In this video, we are going to learn how to install and set up a line tracker and a potentiometer. So we start by plugging the line tracker into one of the analog ports. I chose to plug it into analog port 1, and I plugged the potentiometer into analog port 5. You can plug them into any ports as long as they are analog ports. Next, I'm going to go up to Robot, and then Motors and Sensors Setup. I'm going to tab over to VEX 2.0 Analog Sensors 1 through 8. So, I plugged the line tracker into analog port 1. I'm going to choose to name it Tracker 1, but you can name it anything you want. Then I drag over to Type, and I select Line Follower, which is the same thing as a line tracker. The potentiometer I plugged into analog port 5. I'm going to call this Crank 1. You can call it whatever you want. And then under Type, I'm going to scroll down to Potentiometer. Next, I'm going to hit OK. Now this stuff just confirms that they've been set up. Next, let's see what kind of readings we're getting from the line tracker and potentiometer. So we're going to go to Robot. We're going to say Compile and Download Program. Now we have to pull up the debugger window. So we go to Robot, Debugger window, and we check Sensors. If Sensors is already checked, you don't have to do this again. So, we notice we have our line follower here, and it's giving us readings. Sometimes you have to press Start before you get the other sensor, like I just did there. So now we have the line follower and the potentiometer. Now, if I cover up the line follower with my thumb or with something else, it changes the value. If I turn the potentiometer, it changes the value. Now we're going to be writing functions that are going to analyze whether it's greater or less than certain numbers. So this helps you figure out exactly what the numbers are at various points or when various things are covering the line follower.